Face the savage.
Yo, what's up squad? It's EliteShot here, aka Sean, and today guys, I'm bringing you another Elite gameplay. In this series, I feature my gameplays where I wasn't recording live. Just recently, and I know a lot of you guys know, I started a Black Ops 2 live series because during the span of Black Ops 2, I had a MW3 live series, so I figured it'd be cool if I had a Black Ops 2 live series during the span of Call of Duty Ghosts. And this was going to be my first gameplay for my Black Ops 2 live series. I was recording the video, I was doing great, I had my webcam going, my microphone going, everything was great. And then after I got done recording, and when I went to go edit the video, I realized that I must have had my microphone muted because there wasn't any commentary. It was just blank, nothing, empty. And I was so devastated because it was such an epic game, and I was so happy to record live. And here, my microphone was not even turned on, it was muted. Because when I moved my microphone setup, I must have accidentally pressed the mute button and I just couldn't record it, so that kind of sucked. But it's all good because I decided to do a normal commentary over the gameplay and just throw it in my Elite gameplay series. I have this series, but I really don't post that many gameplays for it, and I definitely plan to do more because when I'm playing, I'm not always recording live. I sometimes play and I get these great games, but they're just not live, so I plan to do more of these types of videos. But the thing is, I might start running out of ideas because I can only share so many tips before I start repeating myself. Like, I feel like I'm always giving you guys the same tips over and over again. So maybe in the comments below, you guys can give me some ideas on what I could talk about instead of tips. Maybe like stories or anything else. Just let me know and I will talk about it if it's good. Anyways, let's go back to the gameplay. In this video, we're playing some ground war domination on the map Studio, which was a Black Ops 1 remake of the map Firing Range. And this is one of my favorite maps in Black Ops 2, just because it plays so well. You can get so many kills, and if you're rocking those high kill streaks, you'll just completely dominate your enemies. In this case, I was using the Lightning Strike, the Stealth Chopper, and the VSAT. The VSAT in Black Ops 2 and in Black Ops 1, which was called the Firebird, I believe, are probably some of the best kill streaks in Call of Duty history. Being able to see your enemies on the minimap as red triangles in the direction they're going in is so helpful and so beneficial. They can't stand a chance because you know the moves they're going to make as they're making them. So it's just real time and it's very easy to get all the kills you need to get. So I definitely advise you guys to rock out with the VSAT. This thing is just crazy. For the other high kill streaks like the K9 unit and the Swarm, I really don't think they're as necessary because every time I get them, the enemy team backs out, so they get no kills at all and they're just kind of pointless. When you're using like lower kill streaks, enemies don't tend to back out as often because it's not as terrifying. When you see a Swarm in the air and there's K9 dogs coming at you, they're definitely more likely to back out just because it's so much more hectic and they can't do a single thing. And with the Stealth Chopper, it's super good because it flies in the air and the enemies can't see it on the minimap to take it out. And it just racks up the kills. In this gameplay, it got me a majority of my kills, probably more kills than I got myself, and it did so much work. And then for the Lightning Strike, you can't go wrong because it's a solid streak. When you first pull it out, it actually shows the red dots on the map for the first swipe, so it's like a little UAV. And obviously like a mortar strike, but it's called a lightning strike in this game, and that can do a lot of work if you use it properly. You want to make sure you pick kill streaks that suit the map you're playing on. This is kind of obvious, but you see people all the time use the wrong kill streaks on like weird maps. You don't want to use a like chopper gun on a map that has buildings inside, or you don't want to use kill streaks that don't suit the map properly. So look at your map and then change your kill streaks accordingly. So for example, if you're playing on an indoors map, you want to use things like the sentry gun or the IMS, kill streaks that work indoors. If it's an open map, you can obviously use kill streaks like I said, the chopper gunner or any other air support. It's one of those tips that people should know, but you see all the time, they're just not following them. So use kill streaks that work well on the right maps. And the same goes for the weapons. Use a weapon that also fits the map pretty well. If you're playing on a smaller map, try using SMGs or shotguns. If you're playing on a medium and a larger map, bust out the ARs and LMGs or snipers. Definitely don't use a weapon that doesn't suit the map you're playing on. Some weapons for me, like the MTAR, tend to work out in a lot of situations. The MTAR is just a versatile weapon that I feel very comfortable with. And it's always great to find a weapon that you like the most. Don't pick a weapon just because someone else is doing good with it. Pick a weapon you do best with. You can actually check this in most of the COD games. If you go to your combat record, each weapon has its own stats. Each weapon shows your KD with it, your accuracy, and try to find the gun that your stats show the best with. You might think one of the weapons is your best, when really a different weapon is even better because you have a higher KD with it or a higher accuracy, whatever. It all depends on the map and your type of playstyle. For me personally, I'm definitely more of an assault rifle type player. I'm not that great at rushing. I feel more comfortable using ARs from a distance than I do with SMGs at close up. I just feel better because I can like hide behind cover. I could play more tactically. I'm not saying camp, not at all, because I freaking hate campers, but play in a way that you're like sneaking around the map and you're catching enemies off guard. When you're rushing, it's the most obvious thing ever. You're rushing your enemies head on, and your chances of dying are a lot greater than if you're staying back and traveling the outsides of the map, which I tend to say in all of my tip videos. Traveling the outsides of the map will definitely allow you to survive longer just because you're ignoring all the action and you're sneaking around the map and picking enemies off where they least expect it. Alright guys, so this gameplay is about wrapped up. Thank you so much for watching another Elite gameplay. If you want to hear me talk about something for a future Elite gameplay, just let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this gameplay, please give it a big thumbs up because I greatly appreciate that. I know I don't do that many not live commentaries, but it's fun. I don't do them as often, so it's enjoyable and I get to speak my mind without having the gameplay distract me. But as I always say, it's EliteShot here, aka Sean, your friendly COD fanboy. I'm signing out. Peace! Give it a big thumbs up because I have commentaries, but it's fun. I don't do them as often, so it's enjoyable.